2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Hi. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody had a nice day. I had a pretty nice day. It's 9 o'clock. And I chose objects. We're using objects today. I don't know. Sometimes I get bored with the cards and I go for objects. Okay? So I don't know which thing. I don't know. Where should I don't know which one to choose. Alright, so I guess this will be option 1. And this will be option 2. Oh, can she pull it off? I don't know. Can she? Can she do it? I think she can. But I got confidence. I could do it. I could pull it off. I said I could repeat it. Look at that. Okay, so look, I'll even give you glare so you can see how cute the coin is. So we have option 1, and it's a jar of actual. Hold on, I'll put this down. It's cute. It's worth it. These are little origami stars. Okay, each star is a wish. Okay, so it's a jar of wishes, handcrafted, by me. Okay, and then we have the option. Hold on, the option 2, which is the Big Daddy coin. Hey, why is it called the? I dropped the coin. Hold on, I'm coming. Okay, now why is it called the Big Daddy coin? Well, it's called the Big Daddy coin because it comes from Flanagan's. Flanagan's is a nice, awesome restaurant. Okay. That was Big Daddy right there. He says, "In God we trust." And on the back, it's like, "Pow, good for one free beverage." Okay. It's plastic, dipped in gold, so it's fake. But it has value. It's worth a beverage. And you gotta be 21 to get alcohol. And why is it called Big Daddy's? Because they have a liquor store, and it's called Big Daddy's. Okay? So we got Big Daddy's liquor store, or Flanagan's food coin, whatever. And then we got this awesome pineapple. We got this pineapple. Has a background story. Everything's got a background story in my house. Okay, so this pineapple came from the shelter. It was a gift. And I was like, I'll take that. That's very nice. It's still the same battery, so it's a little drained. All right. It's a little broken too. But overall, go ahead and pick your pick. We have option 1, the jar of stars. Option 2, Big Daddy coin. And then we got option 3, the pineapple. So go ahead and pick your pick. Okay? And I'll see you there. It's probably going to be about 15 minutes. I want to say 15 to 20 minutes per shuffle. And then 25-ish minutes per pile. This is what I'm thinking. I haven't calculated. Whatever. Anyway, I'll see you there. I had a story about the Big Daddies. My Big Daddies, the Big Daddies I went to had a bunch of celebrities all the time at it. Because I lived in a nice neighborhood. Okay? It was like, my Publix was next to the Big Daddies, right? I tell people this story all the time because it's just too funny, all right? Everybody knows Adriana Lima. If you don't know her by name, she's like the superstar for Victoria's Secret models. She's the one with the off-put mouth, okay? But she's the number 1 stunner for their team. Trust me, she's their number 1 angel. Everybody loves Adriana Lima, all right? But she lived down the street from me. And basically, I went to Publix one day and she was missing her dog. I was like, that's probably a really good reward. I was like, I just was hoping I'd find her dog just because I know what it is to lose the dog. I used to lose my people all the time. That guy, he was Mr. Stud Muffin, right? He loved to socialize, that dog. So I'd take him to the dog park. He'd walk around and lay in the puddles. He'd go visit people. He loved people and other dogs. Oh, he was too cool. He was just too cool, that dog, right? I tell the story about when I picked him. I handpicked that guy. I was like, that's mine. Right? That's my dog right there. I was with my mom, and we were walking through the Humane Society in Florida, and it's like dogs on dogs on dogs. And I was like, geez. So we go down the male branch and the female branch. They keep them separate, and there's like 10 dogs per kettle. And I was like, this is terrible, whatever. Oh my God. It was the one by the airport, if anyone's from Florida, in Miami area. It was the one by the airport. Yes, he was my dream come true puppy. But he wasn't a puppy when I got him. He was like 2 years old. I got an interesting story about him too. So basically, what is it? I'm picking him out. He's the only one walking around trying to hump things. And I was like, what's wrong with that dog? And they're like, oh, he's not fixed yet. And I was like, I was like, he's not fixed? I was happy that he wasn't fixed. I was like, I don't want to fix them. I was like, I want that one. I want that one. I want the one that's not fixed. And then she's like, oh, but we fixed them. Don't worry. And I was like, well, I don't want you to. She says, we have to. Is the law. And I was like, wow, all right. And I was like, so any dog here? She's like, we fix them before we give them to you by force. And I was like, all right. I was like, I'm sorry, my baby, but you're really pretty. Okay. He was a purebred beagle with a bunch of other ones. All right. There was like 10 purebred beagles, but he was the only one that was dumb enough to walk around like, what is this? What is this? This is a sex party? That dog. They told me basically because of that, they knew his age better. He was young. So like it's new for him. And I was like, because he didn't fix. He didn't fix him. That motherfucker, it took him like 10 years to calm down. I was like, I called the vet. I was like, are you sure you did it right? I was like, he's off the chain here at the house. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. I just thought he was overstimulated or something. I don't know what happened to that dog in the cage. But yeah, that dog was the best dog ever, though. Okay, he was the sweetest. What's the point of this? Yes. Then, after I get him, right, they make me wait almost a month for him. They told me it would be 3 days. And I'm like, why are we waiting? No, it was like, it's been like 2 weeks. I was like, why am I not allowed to have my dog yet? All right, we paid for it. Like, well, what's the deal? They said they were gonna snip him, and it would be like he doesn't even need time. He could just be snipped and left that same. What's the problem? They were waiting because he was so special. They were waiting for the owners. I called. I was like, what is the deal? And they're like, we're waiting for the owners. We're hoping the owners come through. And I was like, all right. So I wait, and I wait. It's been almost a month. And I was like, hey, so what's going on with with my dog that I bought that you decided to like hold captive? And they were like, oh, don't worry. His surgery is going to be this afternoon and you can pick him up. And I was like, all right, okay. I mean, okay. Fuck. Threw the phone down. I was like, I got my puppy. He coming today. All right. I went and got him a little red leash. Okay. He was too cute. All right. But then, like a month after I owned him, oh, he was so crazy, that dog. All right. A month after I get him, I'm walking at the El Presidente. All right. Because I live in Miami and that's where the grocery store is by my home. So I walk up in the El Presidente. All right. I had left Murphy pie at home. And Murphy pie. All right. But I go in there, and on the billboard is my Murphy pie. I was like, that's my Murphy pie. I was like, oh dear Lord, my Murphy pie. I look and it's a number, and I'm like, what happened to my Murphy pie has been lost, and they waited. Why didn't they pick them up? I like literally, I'm like heartbroken. I'm like, I gotta give my dog back. I was like, this is crazy. I gotta call that number and give them back their dog. I was like, but I left him. I was like, I want my dog. Oh shit. And so I'm freaking out. I call the number and they never answer. Ever. And I was like, it's my dog. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. All right. I'm done. I gave effort. He's mine. Taking him, claiming it. Mine. Back off. Can't have him anymore. It's been like 2 months he's been missing. You know what I mean? And I know it was him because he has these little marks on his head that look like little headphones. Okay. And he's got that look to him. His name was Willie. Okay. And I was like, Free Willy. Yes, no, I freed Willie. All right. And I guess they didn't, I don't know. I think they just pretended to care for the kids or something. And it's like, I can't really give a dog back in that situation, anyways, because it's like that kid ain't going to take care of it. And those people are just going to let it happen again. Okay. He was found like 3 blocks from their house. Like, okay. And he broke out. He broke out my yard like 20 million times. That's all he ever did. He was the most craftiest beagle you ever fucking meet, dude. If there was a bar, that's the thing. It was never for anything bad. Like, he wasn't unhappy. It was like there was a barbecue down the street, and I smelled it, and I got 2 million receptors in here and I couldn't help myself. I figured out how to open the gate and go. And I took a nap in their yard while their kids play with me. And I'm like, well, can we go home now? He's like, yeah, no, they didn't give me any food. And I'm like, all right, let's go home, my baby. Okay. And he's happy, right? He's the type of dog that'll come back home. He just went out on a journey and sometimes he gets lost. When it happened in Florida, it was terrifying though, because there's a lot of cars in Florida. In my neighborhood there's a lot of cars. Terrifying. So the minute he went missing, I was like, my baby. I was like that lady from Home Alone. I was like, Kevin, where's my baby? I'm running down the street, right? Because I used to be on the track team, right? I used to do track in the field for like a week. That's cool. Right? So I'm running, looking for that motherfucker. I spot the little dot like 3 blocks down that way, and I was like, that's him. I take off. He's in the yard. It's burning hot. I was like, he can't make it far in this heat. He ain't make it far. I found him. I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, oh, thank God. He gets up. He meets me halfway. I was like, come on. And he follows me home. And I was like, did you get lost today? And he's like, no, I just got completely exhausted and I needed a break. So he sit down and pants for like 10 minutes while I find him. But then he started breaking out, and my neighbor was a douchebag and would find it, see him, bring him in the yard or take him or something. One of my neighbors, and they'd call every time the puppy popo. Yes, he'd call puppy popo on my Murphy. All right, how dare he? So then they're like, listen, in order to own a dog, you need to pay this fee. And I was like, I didn't know that. They're like, don't worry, we won't keep. I'm gonna press you on it. And I was like, thank God. I was like, because he's kind of old, and that would mean I owe you lots of money. And they're like, don't worry about it. They're like, now that he's been docked, they're like, you owe us every year. You got to buy this little tag. And I was like, all right. I mean, I was like, yeah, this is what happens when you go to jail. I was like, you're stuck forever. I was like, you're in the system. I got to pay $25 a year for you. I was like, this is cute though. And he's like, I don't know. I guess it made him feel official. He wanted to get on. He wanted to get documented. He's like, I exist. My name's Murphy, and I exist. I love that dog. Oh yeah, he was the type of dog that was super fast, and you didn't expect him to run fast. That motherfucker could sprint. Oh my god. Not as fast as my boxer though. Wow, that boxer was like a greyhound. Whoa, 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 girl, calm down. She was a girl. Oh, I named her baby girl. Isn't that girl? Okay. I was like, hello, baby girl. I couldn't figure out a name for her, and I just kept calling her baby girl. So I was like, your name is baby girl. This is how it goes here. Right? The name happens on its own, or it comes to me right away. I named Murphy before I even had him. All right, this is how I knew I was a manifester. I'm like maybe 17. And I was like, I want a dog for my birthday, and I'm going to name him Murphy. All right. Did I get him for my birthday? No. I got him for Valentine's Day right before my birthday. Good enough. He came, all right, walking out that surgery room with a bandana on. I still got the bandana. And it's got little hearts on it. It was for Valentine's Day. I got him the day before Valentine's Day. I was like, my baby, come to mama. I was like, let's go home together. All right. I waited a long time for you. They made me wait over a month. He's like, I don't know. He's like, this is where I'm at now. I'm like, yes, this is where you be. And I was like, you're going to love it. Okay. I spoiled that dog. Okay. I did not over spoil him, though. I realized one day he had a, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I got extra large. I mean, I didn't realize it. Like, I was like, I'm loving you too much. I'm sorry. And I was like, we're gonna go on a weight loss, you know. And then he's like, all right. Oh, he was such the champ. He lost his weight like fast, like 2 months. I looked up how to diet them, how to portion it, how to do it. I had to like lower his intake little by little, or else he would like be sick or something. Like this is what I read. I did not experiment. I went in there fully goggled up, ready to diet that dog. Okay, but he was old, so I couldn't like. His best diet option was aqua therapy or whatever that is, the aqua aerobics. I was like, man, I was like, I can't really afford that, my man. I was like, we're gonna have to just take some walks and let the first few 5 pounds melt away. We'll take our time, okay? And then he's like, all right. I don't know. He loves to walk, so it wasn't hard. He was like, let's do this. All right. So we walk. I had a yard, and I had a big yard, so I didn't need to walk him. I don't like to be out there. It's cold in the winter and shit. And where I was living, it was worse than ever. It was like the worstest thing ever. It was literally like 6 months of winter, but 4 of those months was snow. The first month got you into it, and the last month kind of melted you out of it. So it's like there was only like 6 months of no snow, and it was cold always. I don't know, even I don't know, it's too north. But either way, I went too far. I ran too far into the woods. I had to come back down a little. Trying to remember what was the point. But yes, I couldn't take him on walks. I would take him out and things like this whenever I could, whenever I went out. I mean, I'm not going out. I'm like, you want to go on a walk? He's like, nah, I'm just gonna go lay in the yard. All right. So, anyways, he plumped up too much, and I got him back down at normal size. And then I left him for 2 months with some woman, and she not only poisoned him, but overfed him and put twice as much weight as he's ever had in his life on him. He came back so large and in charge. I was like, wow, what did she do to you? I was like, oh God. I was like, Operation weight loss again. I was like, we worked so hard together that summer. What the fuck? All right. So he spent like I took slow with that. He's old. All right. But we had our plan. We had our program, and it took about 2 to 3 months for him to be back to normal ish. And then it took about another 2, 3 months for him to get back to normal. And then he was just that motherfucker was muscular. What can I say? He had to work out. So he was beefy. Okay. He was like a Mack truck. And I said, and he's low to the ground. Okay. So it's like if he walks in front of you because he's happy, you gotta be a gymnast or you're gonna get hurt. Okay. I love that dog. Okay. So what did they say about you when you're not around? When you're not around, like bold, not around, like not at all. There's no way you can be around. So I feel like people here are very what's that word? Paranoid. It's like some paranoia in the air here. Yeah. Oh God, Lily. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, Lily. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, hold on. I get in the channel. It's enough Murphy talk. I could talk about that dog forever. I got so many funny stories from him. Listen, he's how I had to learn. I took vet classes and I briefly touched on that, and I was like, oh God, I hope I never have that happen. Because I was in college at 16, so like I was already trying to look for different programs because I didn't want to go to the college. I tried that, I didn't like it. I was like, I don't like this place. I'm gonna try to do it at home. I found a place that did it at home. So I was looking, I was trying programs left and right. I was like, what program wants me? Which is the best? Oh, hello. Oh, we got 4 people. Okay, enjoy your coffee, Kara. And hello. And hello, Cindy. Oh, you made me remember. I got a coffee, and my God, I forgot it. It's not a. I can't pronounce that word. Macchiato. I don't do coffee like that. I'm like iced coffee. They're like cappuccino. No, iced coffee, plain, basic. Just 5 creams though. I want as much cream as you got. Give me all your cream. All right. You should have seen how people get so provocative. All right. I went to this coffee shop called something Fox's Little Victories. It's called Little Victories. Okay. I go in there and I'm like looking at everybody. Listen, people stare at me. And I'm like, hi. I was like, you sell? I'm looking at their menu and I don't see that. I don't see iced coffee, but it's a coffee shop. I'm like, I'm sure they could whip an iced coffee up. So I'm like, do you sell iced coffee? And he's like, yes, of course. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, I want one of those. I said, the biggest you got. And he's like, and I was like, looking at him like, what's up with that? What's up with that face? Okay, so I realized, oh, this motherfucker is turned on. So I walk over to the cookies. I'm looking at the cookies, because I don't want nothing to do with that. And there was two guys at the cash register for this one. I think they own the place. Motherfuckers like making the coffee, and I was like, I don't know your cream system. I was like, listen, I don't know your creaming system. I was like, but I want as much cream as you can give me. And then the guy, oh, dude, you should have seen homeboy working the cappuccino machine. He was like, and I was like, what? I was like, for the iced coffee. And they're looking at each other, and I'm like, hey, get to it. Okay. You turned up your speakers and played some gangster rap? That's cute. Okay. That's why I go to Tim's. Literally, I don't know. I don't know where you're from in America. Tim's is like the Canadian Dunkin' Donuts. Literally, they got the same donuts. Right? This mouth knows. All right? They got good taste buds. But no, I go there and they tell me they don't serve it. I was like, how do you not serve it? I was like, you just got to give me, like, I don't know, give me that 2 hour old coffee and pour it on some ice. Slap as much fucking cream as you can, baby. Right in there, right in there. And no, can't. Why can't you? What is this? You have cream, you have coffee, and you have cups. What is this? I was like, this is the most broken Tim Hortons ever. And of course, my boss takes me to that one all the time because she knows I love iced coffee. She's one of those, right? She pays attention, but I feel like just to hurt people's feelings and shit. So she's like, I don't know, basic. Because she actually cares to do things like that to people. I'm like, I just want to know if you give, she's stupid because if I get that iced coffee, I clean better. Because I don't know. I like swigging on it while I clean. I clean faster. So it's like, that's their own stupidity. I'm like, that reflects on your own business, lady. I was like, I'm a clean slower now. And it's because you took me to the wrong Tim's on purpose. Who's the dumb one? Okay. So we have 4. What do they say about you when you're not around? Okay. So what are they? I feel like it might not be nice because I mean, that kind of just felt nasty. So we have option 1, the jar of wishes. Okay? Option 2, Big Daddy coin. Okay. And then option 3, pineapple. Okay. I want to say maybe 20 to 25. This one's a bit thick though. And so is, no, only that one. Yeah, we'll just go with 25. 25 minutes. And I'll see you at your pile. Okay. That Lily card though. Whoever this is, I feel like it's, I don't know. I'm curious how this is going to play out. It's one of those where I can already tell it's going to be a cross read. Oh, for sure. There's going to be 50-50 splits left and right. Right? Oh, okay. I gotta order weed. Ah! Right in. Okay. Option 1. The wish jar. The jar of wishes. Okay. Handcrafted by Mickey. Okay. I make things. Look. I made this. Isn't it pretty? I get bored. I like arts and crafts. Okay. So, what do they say about when you're not around? I feel like when they know I feel like this is like if somebody was butt booty naked in the middle of the woods, they still wouldn't feel like they're away from you. So this is what they say about you. So I feel like you stalk this person. Journey, wheel in the sky. I feel like that they gotta keep living their days. Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. So it's like day after day after day. What do they say about you? They say you're stalking them and you're in their face. day after day after day. All right, the poet. I feel like this person likes music. They listen to a lot of music, and I feel like they tell everybody this. I feel like they tell anyone that'll listen. They're like, "Oh, you want to hear about it?" They're like, "Yeah, no, that's my life." And I feel like, but they do it secretly. It's the poet card. So I want to say they, in their opinion, they're doing it behind your back, kind of, but right in your face. And I feel like it's because they want you to hear it, but they don't want to be rude. So they try to use like a way to hint it to you. Okay. And I feel like you don't get the hint. Okay. Authenticity. So they sit and think about you a lot. All right. When you're not around, they're like thinking about something. They're like, damn, I feel like this person doesn't get to talk to much people about you. And I feel like the vessel card, I feel like, I don't know, they feel worried, they feel stressed. If you live with this person, they're like, they're gonna do something to me. If I reply, if I'm bold about it, they say if they open their mouth, then you're gonna do something to them personally on their person. So this person's thought about calling the police on you a few times. So I feel like this person has even talked to the police, particularly. I feel like who are they talking to? The police. I feel like they've been telling them about you. And I feel like authenticity, I feel like they've been saying the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay? So overall, with the wishes card, I feel like this person sits around wishing. They tell people they wish they could fix this. Okay? They want to fix something, one enchanted evening. This person, okay? I feel like this person wants to take you on a date. Forbearance. Okay, no, I feel like you might have a date with this person. But forbearance, do not be deterred by the thorn amidst the roses. So I feel like anytime they have to be around you, forbearance, they're like, it's really tough to be around that person. I don't know. The ring card, they're like, but I have a commitment to them. The stork card, they're like, but man, I want to break this commitment. Okay, they're like, committed, and I want to run away. They're like, if I could, I'd run away. That's literally what they're saying. Authenticity. I don't know. They're like, this is like, they hold back. So I feel like this is somebody where they might have told you some nasty things in the past. Oh, they meant it. They meant it all. That's exactly how they feel about you. The wedding card, even. That's what I say. So I feel like you might be this person's spouse. Okay, so what do they say? You're a shark. I feel like this person's a shark. I feel like they sit around bluebell gratitude. They stay with you for the sex. And they're like, this person, I feel like they're basically saying that if you're not with this person, I don't feel like anyone else is talking. What do they say? I feel like, what is, you know what I mean? Like, I feel this is a person, one particular person. Oh, they say you're a narcissist, the covert. Gratitude. Be thankful for what is good now. So okay, this person has got separation from you. Okay, and they're really good now. So I feel like if you're someone new in this person's life, or you used to live with, like not new, I feel like you pop back up in their life, or there's someone you used to live with. These are their thoughts when they lived with you. Scorpion card, yeah, no, the authenticity card with the poet card. They're like, I don't want to hurt their feelings. This person doesn't like to hurt people's feelings. So they say basically you got outrageous emotions. They say that your emotions are literally outrageous, irrational, unacceptable, unacceptable behavior from you. So the shark card, I feel like you're so like, oh my God, about this. You can't believe this person would say anything about you like this. And like, I don't know, something about their eyes. This person that's saying it might have extremely dark eyes. You've insulted their eyes, I feel like, all the time, and they don't like it. You've insulted this person. I feel like you've crossed the line with this person. So they're like, forget it. Courage. Be brave, be strong, believe. If this person has left you, fuck, dude. It was not easy. And I feel like it wasn't on their heart. Their heart was gone, checked out. You're heartless to them. This person saw it as you stabbed them in the heart. Something like this. Queen of Hearts is out the door. They're like, this is how they see themselves. They see themselves as the Queen of Hearts. So this is like an ex. All right, whether you're with them or not. This is like when y'all broke up. I feel like you might be with this person. Maybe even right this minute. Okay. So overall, best possible decision we have in the top here. So there's something you hold them with. But I feel like that's just what they make you think. Because it's, right? You see how that person's holding the thread? I feel like that's you watching that person. And then there's a thread in their hand. And they're like, you're the best possible decision for me. And they're slowly following that other thread because it's just to be nice. And I feel like it's because you, with the vessel card, I feel like you're irrational and you do rude things to this person. All right. So this person has to be brave, be strong, and believe and hope and pray that if they try to say anything to you, you won't rip their face off. And it's like, nah, man. They basically, if you're a woman, they say you're on Shark Week 24/7. They like, and they don't want to deal with Shark Week. They've met other people and they know other people. They've had friends, Queen of Hearts. I feel like this person is someone who's able to, I feel like, sense authenticity, genuinity, whatever that word, genuineness. This person can sense that. So I feel like this person's maybe made friends or maybe even started dating since they weren't with you, maybe in between. And I feel like during that time, I feel like they didn't just meet just one person. No, 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 my friend. Okay. So it's like, I feel like that person he went around, he went out like there was a barbecue. He was like Murphy. He's like, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? And I feel like he got lots of blowies. Blowies, blowies, blowies. And he's like, damn, I can't believe I sat around. They say that they can't believe they sat around as long as they did, letting you blow them because they had no idea you were that bad. Okay. And so they went out and had just, I feel like they might have even had men blowing them. They didn't give a fuck. They were like, oh my God, even this dude's better than her. Oh God. As I'm saying, and none of this is true. I was like, this person's just a snake in the grass. If we're bears, you need to get rid of this person. I was like, but if it's true, you'll know. Risk. All right. So be brave, be strong, and believe. I feel like if they never had a separation from you, I feel like, yeah, they cheated on you in a sense. I feel like just blowies, 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 blowies. But oh, there's one. There's at least one that they fucked. Right? And they loved it, I want to say. I made them love sex again. This is what they say. They say, I didn't know sex could be even good. This person had no idea sex even felt good, ever. I feel like poet. I don't know. This person might like to rhyme a lot. I feel like they might do it accidentally. Something about the way this person talks. I feel like overall, everyone kind of likes it. They think it's cute. Like a lot of people think this person's cute. I feel like really cute. Confidence is your key to success. I feel like this person, I feel like they have so much confidence in spite of everything. So that's why I said this person could be a narcissist, but they're saying it's you. And I feel like this is kind of like he said, she said shit, you know? And I feel like they sat around telling this to all the people that they dated behind your back, whether you were together or not, on a break or not. And I feel like because of 2 years ain't a break, that's a separation, that's a divorce. So this person saw it as you were gone. So they went off and did their own things. And I feel like, man, it brought them back down to their own authenticity. It made them feel like themselves again. Any space they get away from you, whenever you were not around, oh my God, fuck, man. This person could have been living in a basement with a leaky roof, with a pipe leaking near his bed, and he was happier. He was sleeping happy. He could have been in a fucking shelter. And they're happy. I feel like they had more privacy in a shelter than they do with you. So they say you stalk, watch, hawk. You got such terrible insecurities that it's disgusting. And I feel like this person was really, 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 really good. And basically, it was because you would cheat on them. They found out you were cheating on them, and I feel like this broke their fucking heart. Commitment. They were like, the commitment was gone the moment you put that penis in your mouth. And I feel like you might try to be pulling this on that person. You want to know about their sex history since you've been gone, and you're all like talking shit about who he's been doing. And I feel like this person's too nice. They're too nice, right? They don't want to be mean to you. Risk. So I feel like they risk something and it's to be courageous. I feel like they risk getting away from you, and I feel like they'll never look back. All right. So whether you live with this person or not, know that they're leaving you. Whether you leave them or not, wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Oh, I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Something like this. So I feel like you might kick this person out. When you kick them out, this is what they be saying. I feel like they go find someone to go blow them. They don't go get fucked. No, they don't fuck. They're not fucking no more. I feel like they just fucked like very few, if not just one to just a few. Okay, and basically, they don't. I feel like they only go to the ones like the little easy ones that just want to let them hang out and blow them. So they go. I feel like this person could be homeless basically, but they're not. They're just not around you. All right. Ask the elements of earth. It's like a runaway adult. This is what that person's gonna do. Adult, mind you. Key word here. This is literally an adult that lives with you and forces a separation any way possible. And if they're forced to live with you, they literally will disappear for days because they'll just hop around house to house doing sexual favors and receiving them. They're having fun. It's nothing bad. Like they're having a blast. They do all this and and it's because they just don't want to be around you. So I feel like, what do they say about you when you're not around? Earth. They're like, finally grounded. Ask the elements of earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. I feel like all these blowjobs, man, I feel like all of them helped charge this person up confidence wise. I feel like it brought them back to reality. It helped make them feel good. And I feel like so this person either is like a open relationship person and they're just like they don't want to settle down ever and you're kind of forcing it on them, or or they just don't want to be with you and you keep trying to be with them and date them maybe. And I feel like no, this person doesn't want to be tied down. This person just wants to have sex. I feel like with the fucking, they're very, very particular. They won't fuck anything. They will not just fuck anything. I feel like no. Okay. They won't. I feel like no, this person's got like a pinky up when it comes to their genitals. They're like, no, I will not. So I feel like risk. I feel like only if they have to. Something like this, if they feel like they're at risk with the vessel card, as I said, they find you unstable and deranged and unpredictable, and they worry about it. They want to give a commitment to feel like someone that's not around you. I feel like they have someone, probably one of the people that they fuck, because they don't just fuck anyone. And I feel like they fuck them because they like them. And I feel like this is someone where it's like if I fuck them, it's because I feel like this person's particular. So I feel like even so, this person's, I want to say, sucks. Right? You might be someone that belittles this person. Surprise! Surprise, bitch! Hey, yeah, no, I feel like this person, something happens. They get a come up. I don't know, they come up on something. I don't know, they come up on some 6,000 rupees. I don't know. Hey, 6,000 Big Daddy coins. All right, maybe they bought a lot of puppy cash and they figured out it was worth a lot of money later. They find a come up and it's all theirs and you can't take it. So they have this and you try to sabotage it for them. So basically this is someone who gets maybe a workman's comp check, something like this. They went to trial, something they get some type of compensation, some type of benefit, some type of lotto payment. All right, maybe you stole this person's lotto ticket or something like this and they find it and it's a winner. Something like that. And I feel like they don't get a whole lot. It's just says 6K, all right? So it could literally be 6K, but I feel like it's under 6K. It's nothing life changing, but it is for this person. It could even be just 1K. I feel like for this person, they're like, no, man, it could even be 500 bucks. I only need 500 bucks. This person will do it on 5. So basically, okay, so I feel like if you got any kids, it's 5 per person. I feel like so they're saving up behind your back so that they can take off and take the kids because they don't trust you around them. So I feel like that's only for those of y'all with kids. Earth, I don't know. This person's grounded themselves. They remember who they are. They remember their own type of power and they can see exactly what you do to them and they just don't like it. I feel like this is a situation where you get separation from somebody. That's why I said it's going to be a cross read. It could be 50-50. You could be the person I'm speaking for, or I could be speaking to your person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know who I'm talking to here. I'm just gonna be honest, because it's like, yeah, right, I see exactly what the fuck played out here. All right, I feel like there's a countdown. This person's got a countdown to something. All right, a personal issue reaches resolution. They reach this personal issue, this money in the bag, and I feel like they set themselves a plan. So I feel like if you're someone who's gotten separation from this person, right, and y'all tried again, they're like, it's exactly the same. I can't do this. I can't do it. 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 You make this person's life miserable. This is what they tell people. They make my life miserable. I feel like this person goes over to these people's houses just to talk shit about you and feel good. And while they're getting blown, something like this. I don't know, or they just end up like stopping and they start getting a blowjob. I feel like they're like, well, forget about that person. Let's have some bloaties, something like this, some blowies. Okay, the moon card. I feel like this is a big secret to you. Surprise, bitch. This is their biggest, darkest, deepest secret. And I feel like this person's not even a bad person. I feel like it's you. So I feel like you particularly know what a cross read is. I was like, know your place, know your business. All right, know your role in this situation. I don't, and I already know with this type of reading, it can go both ways. So I feel like you've insulted this person's sexuality, and I want to say you've made this person overly sensitive about it. I feel like this person, I feel like they're not gay at all. I feel like maybe they've tried, maybe they've thought to try, maybe they've almost tried, maybe they've even, like I said, they've considered. They have an authenticity to them. So it's like you're jealous of them. That's what they say. They say they're completely jealous of me because I'm authentic. And they, instead of seeing it as I'm just authentic and I'm thinking and I'm being honest, they see it as I'm X, Y, and Z, and they push all of what they secretly do to you, like all of what they're secretly doing to this person. You push it all on them when it's you doing it. So it's like this person will ponder like, ooh, I would try, I would try a threesome, and you would be like, what? I'm jealous. You can't do that. You're all mine. And they'd be like, oh, and they'd be like, what are you, a whore? Or something like this. And they're like, oh, well, never mind. I don't want to be a whore. I mean, I was just being honest. I mean, it's just, okay, sorry. And then you go off and do a DP with like the neighbor. And I feel like, so this person's like, you got mad at me for wanting that or think, just even pondering on it with you, because obviously you're the one going to be doing it with this person, right? So they're opening up to you, and then you fucking kicked their door shut, and then you went and did what they wanted to do. You stole their idea, and you didn't include them. So this person's like, the fuck is wrong with they realize you're nothing but a fucking demon. This is what this person calls you, a fucking demon in disguise. They say you're a covert narcissist, Moon. They say it's your biggest secret, and they hold it for you. And I feel like this person has extremely dark eyes, and I feel like you've insulted them because of it. And I feel like this person, you feel like, no, man, something about bringing light to their eyes. So this is because I'm looking at this big old moon, feel big, bright eyed. Okay, so I feel like you take they tell people you suck the soul out of their eyes, you suck the life out of them. People see your reflection in their eyes, and people actually treat this person like you because of how much you, I don't know, I guess, stare at this person. You stare at this person. I feel like you're obsessed with this person. You're like a fanatic for this person. This is how they see it. And they're like, I can't survive this. I can't do it. I gotta leave. Anchor card. They're like, they gotta, I don't know, they're picking up, they're dragging that anchor. I feel like that's you. You're the anchor. You're the ball and chain. So it's like you could be their spouse. I feel like so I said you might just still be married to this person and y'all have been separated and y'all aren't trying again. But this is what they say about you while you're not around, whoever this is. But they see you as a ball and chain. They're dragging. I feel like this person is trying desperately to run off, and I feel like you lock them. You maybe even they feel like they lock you. I feel they feel like you lock them. You block them. You trap them. You don't allow it. And this person's like, the fuck. So then that's why I say personal issue reaches resolution. Bam, they get a surprise. And I feel like now all they need is the courage. There's no more risks involved. This person took a risk and it worked. And they see it as a blessing. I don't know. They get a little blessed. They get a little blessed. Somehow they get some blessings. Okay. And wheel in the sky, they're like next day. I don't know. Basically the day that happens, they're out the door. They'll be able to drag that. I don't know, you won't be able to keep up with them. The weight. I feel like this person's gonna be able to leave you behind. They're gonna leave that anchor right there on the beach and run away from it. You see the picture? They're literally dragging the anchor, and that's only if you choose to chase. All right. And I feel like, but overall, they're going to, I want to say, their castle. And I feel like something that they desire to do, I feel like making their own life and making their own stuff and being like the king or queen of their own home and their own life without you in it. I feel like without you dragging or weighing them down. So I feel like you might have a tie to this person. If you have kids, they're like, there's a connection, but you're not, you're not my anchor. So I feel like this person's like, you don't hold me down for shit. This person says that they do everything and they're exhausted. So they're like, if I'm going to do everything, I'm going to go live on my own. And I feel like they do. And they're just waiting till they have enough money to do it. And I feel like they have it. That's why it's coming out. Surprise. I feel like maybe this is old news for you. They got enough money to do it and they've already took off. And I feel like if this is old news, this is old news. I feel like with authenticity, you can trust that. Okay, so forbearance, I feel like anytime they ever have to hang out with you or talk to you, forbearance. I feel like they question. All right, I feel like you make them offers. I feel like you beg them, and I feel like they consider. And I feel like because they have this tie with you, and or like a connection, there might be just with your hearts. You might have known them a while. There's a comfort. They see you when you're okay. Something like this. I feel like, but no, this person will always choose to just say no. They won't accept any offers from you once they get away from you, and it's because they see it as they got away. A Scorpion. I feel like if you ever are trying to do anything with them, you're just using sex to try to hurt them somehow. You're gonna do something. The Vessel card. You're gonna do something to them. So I feel like this person always keeps you in public, doesn't try to do nothing with you alone. And if they are alone with you, I feel like know that they're prepared. I feel like it's courage. I feel like no, this person's gonna not allow you to do nothing to them if they go near you. They're not gonna put up with it no more. Best possible decision was getting away from you. Right, that's what they say to everyone about you. Now, did you enjoy that? I hope basically this is just a cross read, right? And there's only a few people that got to get that one. So for all of y'all rest of y'all that resonate with that and I'm speaking for you, you're welcome. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed. Bye. I don't have the chat. Why do I not have chat? Okay, wait. Oh, you do you too, Kara? You're probably gone. What time was that? And I was like 10 minutes ago. That can be fixed. Oh, well, thank you, Kara. I didn't even see it. Ugh, I have no way to thank her. Well, she'll hear it later, hopefully. Either way. I'm irrational and my temper is off the chart. Oh my God. Okay. Just keep on drinking. All right. It's like that iced tea commercial where someone asks someone an awkward question and they're drinking the tea. And they think it's a nasty. They're like, just keep on drinking. Okay. By the time you're done drinking, things have changed. So this is option two. Hello. And this is the Big Daddy. All right. Good for one free beverage. All right. Promotion. I kept them. I got like four of them. All right. I kept them. I don't need a free beverage. I prefer the coin. Because I don't know. I don't think I'll ever see Flanagan's again. Psych. No, I'll go back eventually. And I will not spend my gold doubloon. All right. So I want to say, what do they say about you when you're not around? This is kind of fun. I feel like I'm already having fun. So I feel like they say you're really fun. I don't know. I feel like if you're a man, I'm thinking of a man because look, it's a man. It's Big Daddy. Right? I don't know. They like you. If you're a man, they really like you. I feel like, and if you're a woman too, I feel like, but the man, I feel like they very much like your facial hair. No, ooh, the venom though. See, you're kind of toxic though. I feel like this person doesn't care. I don't know. This person sees it as your Big Daddy. You could be toxic. I don't know. The vessel card. This is like someone where I feel like you're tough stuff. They think you're tough stuff. I feel like, but I feel like they find you adorable and cute. I don't know. The shark card. There's something about your smile. I want to say your thinking face. I like your thinking face. I don't know. But I feel like this might be someone you called toxic. But overall prosperity, I don't know. If this person's toxic, I feel like they're only doing it to give you what you want. So that's why I'm saying this is somebody I feel like they're saying you're very good in a crisis, right? That you can handle it, that you're like bait for them. They want to take a bite out of you. This is getting highly sexual. I don't know who they're telling this to. Good Lord. I don't know, but I feel like this is an older person, at least over 30, has to be, because look at that beard. I feel like they're around 30 or older. Okay, that's it. I feel like if they shave their beard, they look young and they hate it. This is somebody that likes to look older than they look. So I feel like if you thought this person was older than they look, I don't know, they're like, thank you. No, no, no. They're like, I tried. I try. I don't know. This person likes to look mature. I think that's cute. Right? Prosperity, though. I feel like this person has prosperity. But overall, as this tree grows so strong, so fine, so many are prospered from the universal divine. So this person says you're like bait to them. You're like, oh my God, they want to take a bite out of you. My God, they cannot surrender to the divine. I feel like this is somebody where they can't get near you. They tell them if I go near them, I'm gonna have sex with them. They're like toxic or not. I don't know. They're like, I don't care if they're toxic. I want to have sex with that person. So I feel like this might be someone you've had an argument with, and they're like, listen, they don't get turned on by arguments. I feel like they just like to have sex with you. So it's like, I don't know, Venom. I feel like when they're chill, they're like they want to have sex, and they're like, man, oh man, I don't know. This is something about like colliding, a mixture. Like you guys mix really, really, really volatilely. I feel like, but it comes out sexually really, really good for this person. I feel like, and for you too. Okay, the hawk card. I feel like this, okay, this is somebody that be staring at your dick. If you're a man, because I can't. If you're a man, they're staring at your dick, and I feel like if this is a woman, I mean, if you're a woman, oh, I don't know. They want to see your tits. They want to see your titties. They think they imagine your tits. If they haven't seen your tits, they imagine them. They love your tits. They love your tits. I don't know. They want you to know that. Maybe you have super big tits and you don't like them, or you got super small ones, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you don't even think about this, but they're like, I love your tits. And I feel like, man, and I feel like if you're a man, I don't know. They're like, I love that you're big. I don't know. I mean, maybe they're talking about your penis. I feel like, but no, I feel like they meant it. They're like, I can go both ways with this person. Good Lord, this person's too cute. But either way, prosperity lies ahead with this person. I feel like surrender to the divine. I don't know. I feel like they admit this, they say this. I feel like this is somebody that, I don't know, they would want to make up with you. I don't know. Sense of that Venom card, I feel like they're calling you toxic and you're calling them toxic. And they're like, listen, if I'm toxic, then you're 10 times more toxic. And then you're like, no, no, you're toxic. And it makes me 10 times more toxic. And then they're like, do you want to just have sex? I don't know. I feel like y'all would never argue in person. You couldn't. That's sex. Like, you can't. Gratitude. Oh, that's what I'm saying. This is someone you're happy you met. I don't know if you talk to this person anymore. I feel like, as I said, there's a sense of falling out. They don't talk to you. I don't know. And I feel like they're not. I always said it because I'm like, what do you mean by that? I feel like they're nasty, but in a good way. I don't know. What does that really mean? Ah, either way, bluebell gratitude. Be thankful for what is good now. This is somebody that's like, if you've recently reconnected with this person, I don't know, they want you right now. I feel like they wish on you, they think on you. I feel like maybe not wishing. Commitment though, the ring card with the stork. Oh my God, this person wants to like go over to your house and hand you something, give you something. I feel like they just want to give you this as a gift. It's nothing lavish. All right. It's just something, a token of something. Like, I guess maybe just like a friendship. I feel like a friendship bracelet. Like, honestly. But it could just be something like this, something they made, something they bought. It's tiny. It could even be a Cracker Jack box ring or something like this. I feel like it's just to give you something. And I feel like one enchanted evening to let you know that they want to take you on a date. I feel like they want to give you something. And I feel like this person tries hard to do this. But I feel like they might. Okay, so this is somebody that's came back and they tried to talk to you, and I feel like they feel like you lured them in. All right, lost control and venom. I feel like this person is toxic. Oh yes. Oh. I said no, not even. They're volatile. So I said this person's not toxic. They're volatile. And I feel like one enchanted evening and the light. I feel like they're like, you know this. I don't know. Forbearance. I feel like this person, I don't know, this person gets called toxic a lot, so I feel like they don't give a fuck to be called toxic. Not at all. They don't care. They're like, if I said it, I meant it, and if I said it, it's for a reason. What do you want? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they just have a shark nature to them. And then the zebra card. Because so they end up, I feel like being very black and white. Okay? And I feel like this person overthinks. So what they tell you, what they talk about you, they're like, I want to take that person on a date. I want to give them something that lets them know I want to take them on a date. I want them to know that I know they're the best possible decision. So it's like they're trying to let you know. Basically, they're like, listen, I am what I am, and you've seen exactly what I am. They're like, here's, I mean, they're like throwing you a paper plane. They're like, if you're interested, let me know. They're like, because I know you like to fuck me. And I feel like this person's like, even if you just want to fuck, they're like, we could do that too. I feel like that's how this person is. They're just very straightforward. This is somebody that you could commit to. Like, unlikely. Like, you're like, this is an unlikely source. Whoever this person is, I feel like, no, I feel like confidence is your key to success. I feel like they say you're hella confident. They like your confidence. And I feel like this person, they met you, I feel like when, with the light card and the gratitude card, I feel like this person just showered. I feel like this person fluffed up your confidence. All right. They're like, I'm not toxic like that. They're like, no, no. I feel like this person can be toxic as fuck. And I feel like, but they don't. I don't know. I feel like it might have to do with just that shark card and plus the octopus. They just might be super duper intelligent and like they get angry about it. I don't know, because people might treat them different. I feel like something about their mouth. I don't know, literally, like the shape of their mouth, their teeth, something like this. They see this person's mouth and no one thinks that they have anything going on in their brain or something. And I feel like this person's got too much going on in their brain. We got the zebra card and we got the octopus. I was like, this person's like, and then we got the starfish. That's why I say this person's, I feel like they see it as they're not saying you even misread them. They're like, I don't know how you read me. They're like, but I feel like you've called this person toxic. They tell people that. They think, you called me toxic. And they're like, I mean, I am, but they're like, but only when it's deserved. I don't know. So they're like, oh, it wasn't toxic to them at all. Whatever. I feel like this person's accidentally toxic. And I feel like it's because of the starfish card. They're not thinking about your emotions. I feel like they got something on their mind. They're a deep thinker. I feel like they're always in there. So overall, this is somebody that does lose control, and I feel like so they claim it. They're like, "I'm toxic. I don't care. Whatever." They're like, "That's not all of me, though." So this person's someone who feels like they've shown you all of them. So they tell them they're like, "Listen, I showed him everything I got," and I feel like they tell people you don't believe them. So they're like, "This person doesn't believe I am what I am, or I am who I am, or the things I say. They don't really take me serious. They just called me toxic. I don't know." And they're like, but the sex was nice. And they're like, and I didn't even get to scratch the surface. I tell people, they're like, gratitude. They're like, I didn't even get to blow him. If this is a girl, they're like, I didn't even get to blow him. I don't know. This is somebody that really wanted to put you in their mouth. I don't know. They got a mouth on them. I feel like that's why they're toxic. They're considered toxic. And I feel like, I don't know. They feel like you possibly have misread them. But overall, they feel like, nah, fuck that. Whether they misread me or not, I'm coming in like, hey, what's up? Wedding card. They're like, I'd marry you if you want. Queen of Cups. They're like, I'll romance you if you want. Ace of Wands. I'll just fuck you if you want. Pick your commitment. I don't know. This person very much, I don't know. I feel like this person is simple. Okay? And I feel like they want a simple life. And I feel like they very much like sex with you. And I feel like being around you. Something about the way you hold yourself. I don't know. They like the way you think. They tell people this. They like the way you think. And I feel like you probably have no idea they thought you were smart. They feel like you're very smart. They feel like you're smart like them or something, and people misjudge you. This is what they say. They say he's just like me. She's just like me. They're just misjudging them because of that venom card. So they're like, so this person either, they feel like you're either going to understand or you still think they're terrible. So they're like, I don't know, they're trying to figure out how to do this. But I feel like with the lost control card, I feel like they're going to eventually, I feel like, snap in prosperity. This is maybe their prosperity. They're saying, I'm going to do this and see what happens. I don't know, the tree card. And then they're like, and then I'm going to keep it pushing. All right, keep it pushing. So I feel like they talk to you, they try to talk to you, lost control. I feel like they don't get to, and they're like, what is that? I don't know. Forbearance, one enchanted evening. I feel like this person wants to take you on a date. They tell people they have a particular date they want to take you on. I feel like it might involve a lake, a river, something like this. This is particularly a lake. So it might involve a lake. I don't know. They're looking for an opportunity to, I want to say, surrender to the divine. Eventually, they're going to lose control and give up. I feel like this person's holding themselves back from. That's what it is. They're telling everyone they do this, that, and the other. Oh, and I feel like everyone's telling them not to go talk to you. And they're like, I'm trying. I'm trying. I don't know. This is someone who's like, oh, I'm trying. But my dick, but my pussy. I can't help but think about it. So I feel like this person thinks about you a lot. Lose control. I feel like they masturbate to you whenever the fuck they want. I don't know. Forbearance. I feel like this person's not having any sex now with the vessel card. So they say to you, they I don't know, I don't think they're not even talking about what you're up to. They don't know what you're up to sexually. I feel like they don't care. I don't know. They're not poking there. It's your business. Gratitude. I feel like they're just happy if they get to hang with you. They really like hanging with you. I feel like if you hung with this person a lot, I feel like they very much enjoyed it. And I feel like they very much enjoyed all the sex or sexual tension or whatever y'all were doing. Forbearance, I feel like y'all held back. Y'all, they held back on you. All right. So I feel like if y'all did have any type of sexual things, this is someone who's like, I got a lot of stuff I'm trying to do here. They're like, you should come over. That's why I said this is somebody that wants to maybe just, they tell people, I'll even just fuck that person. I don't know. Oh, the snake card, the Queen of Wands. So they feel like you're maybe unavailable. They're like, he's probably going through something. She's probably going through something. They're going through something. I don't know. Venom card, snake card. They see it as that person. Okay, they say basically that that's how they worry you view them. They see it as that person thinks they're a mongoose and I'm a snake, and I'm like, not. I don't know. This is like the type of, I don't know, maybe a boa constrictor. They don't bite. I don't know. That's what this type of snake is. I feel like if this person's a snake or a shark or anything like this is what people say about you to them. And I feel like that person's never gonna want to fuck you again. One enchanted evening, they're telling them to make a wish on it. I feel like they do. But lost control, they're like, I just lost control because I feel like they had good reason. So I feel like this person stands by whatever they did that offended you, whatever made y'all fall out, they stand by it. I don't know. Prosperity, I feel like they're just, I don't know. They think of you as prosperity. They like you. They get along with you so well in person that they just already know. I feel like this person's dealt with a Queen of Wands energy in their life. And they basically, they just know. They just know that you're not a bad person. So this person tells people you're like a mongoose. And I don't know, you might be dealing with something or you might have dealt with something. So they're like, so they're all super sensitive. And they're thinking I'm toxic. This is somebody with some injuries. I feel like, yeah. And basically they don't care that they have them. I don't know, they talk about them. They say this, how am I gonna get over them if I don't talk about them? So I feel like this person is open. I don't know, they talk about shit and I feel like they end up offending you a lot. They probably end up offending a lot of people a lot. And I feel like people just misunderstood this person. Like that's why when you're in person with this person, it's a whole nother vibe because you're able to actually fully grasp what they meant, the tone in their voice, something. Like this person gets misunderstood a lot. So they're saying to you, basically, they're saying people he must have maybe they just misunderstood me, but I am toxic, so they understand. They see it as basically they see it as you would know. They trust that you would know if you want them or not. They're like, if even if I don't know, this person's like, even if it's just for the sex, they know you want that. So they're like, even if it's just for some sex, Like, you can just come over for one enchanted booty call. I feel like this person would romance you like they're married to you. I feel like they'd fuck you like they're like a wife or a husband. I feel like, or they'd fuck you like a whore. I feel like this person is, they got a mouth. I feel like their mouth is toxic, but I feel like in the right ways. They see it as I'm toxic in the right ways. That's what I say. Protection, strong protective magic for the family and the home. So I feel like this person is extremely protective. And they see it as you're being protective from them. And they're like, oh gosh. So I feel like this person has left your life. And I feel like because I feel like they weren't doing anything mean to you on purpose. So they were like, let me just leave. I need to just go away. I'm hurting this person left and right. This person's upset with me left and right. I feel like this person's a self-blamer. So they're telling people I blamed myself for everything and I left. And I feel like they did it very politely or as polite as they could. And I feel like, and it was kind of like just letting you know where they stood with you. And I feel like they saw it as no answer is an answer. So protection, I feel like, I don't know, this person wants to fuck you without protection. I feel like this person's like, I didn't even get to that. I feel like this person had sex plans with you and they got sabotaged. And I feel like because of some type of argument that y'all had, and I feel like it was all a big misunderstanding. And this person's like, oh, what can I do? What can I do is what they say. So right underneath the snake card, we have John Quill Power. Take hold of what you know is yours. So I feel like this person thinks about holding you. I feel like this person doesn't feel like you're yours. I mean, you're theirs. Like, but there's a sense of feeling like you're so right for them. So they don't understand why you're not with them. And I feel like it's because of the time you spent together in person. I feel like this person hangs out with a lot of people, and I feel like they don't really get comfortable around anybody ever. The vessel card, no. I feel like this person, like I said, they have some issues. And I feel like they probably don't. That's the thing. This person's like, I have issues that will never go away, and they make me become toxic sometimes randomly. And they not randomly. I feel like with lost control, I feel like they have reasons. I feel like it's with the snake card. They're saying I'm a mongoose. I feel like they're saying basically that they attack people when they feel like there's someone doing something to them. The snake card. This person has been bullied a lot. So they stand up to them. They're like you know, I mean, like they tell people basically that you're this good person and you misread them and they're the same as you. And they're like, but it's because of what they've been through. I guess maybe it's been very extreme. So they're like, I know that this person's extreme. So they tell people, they talk about it. They're like, I'm extreme and this person's not. They're like, but gosh, I just want to have a sexy, normal sex with that one. I don't know. They feel like you would. I don't know. They feel like you and them would have a nice relationship at home. They feel like it's prosperity. Surrender to the divine, and I feel like that they didn't expect this. They're like admitting it. They're like, my God, it's. I don't even. And I feel like they tell people this about you. They're like, I saw prosperity. I see prosperity with them. They're like, they take accountability. They're like, I lost control. I got toxic. The tree card. They're like, I don't know. I feel like they're like something about taking a time out or something like this. They're like, we argued and they think I'm the bad person. And then the scholar card. I feel like they say you're really smart. I don't know. They like that you're intelligent. I feel like maybe you like to read. They talk about you liking to read. I feel like if you don't like to read, I feel like this person stands up for you. I feel like people talk shit about you while this person's trying to just, I feel like, discuss you on how to make it right. I feel like this person is trying to make it right, make something right with you, and no one will help them. They all tell them not to. And some of them tell them it's your fault. Don't do that. Leave that person alone. You've done enough to them. And sometimes some people tell them basically like, you're never going to change. That person can't handle you. You know what I mean? So I feel like everyone talks them out of just apologizing even to. And scholar card, I don't know. I feel like they don't talk to anybody about it at all. I feel like they might have used to. Power card, take hold of what you know is yours. So I feel like they eventually do it. And I feel like they stand up to a bunch of people and tell everyone to go fuck themselves. Idle hours. So it's like about masturbation. I feel like this person still masturbates about you. I feel like if you sent this person any panty pics, bra pics, titty pics, anything sexy, dick pics, They have them in idle hours. I feel like they're like, I don't look at them, but sometimes they do. They're just not. They're letting you know once in a while. They're like, I feel like this person can't look at them. If they look at that, they're like, oh my god. I feel like no. I feel like I don't know. They try not to look at that. I feel like they try not to. This is someone who tries not to think about you while they're fucking and not fucking, but I feel like while they're fucking themselves is what I was gonna say. But while they're masturbating and shit, right? Well, I feel like they try not to imagine you. I feel like that's what they feel like that's what you would want. So I don't know, they do something else. I feel like that's a possible decision. So they see it as you have a decision to make. They gave you maybe a decision and you chose a decision. So they see it as overall, this person would come back and talk to me if they wanted to. So I feel like they're on the lookout. They're hoping you'll come back and talk to them. And they're hoping basically that you don't find them toxic and it was all just a misunderstanding. But they fully accept and can agree, I guess, if there's if they have the wrong idea. So this is basically somebody that wants to bang you, not fight you. So I feel like you might, I don't know, they know that they get misunderstood a lot, and I feel like this person's not talking to you. If they ever offended you, it was accidental and they weren't talking about you and they just didn't know. The vessel card, I feel like this person has offended you. And they're like, I didn't know. I don't know. They didn't know. And I feel like they were talking about something else completely and somehow it offended you. And they're like, I didn't know. But either I feel like it was a problem that they were having. It was like an actual problem with someone that they know that is being, I want to say that they're having to be a mongoose towards, and they were like discussing it. I don't know. They ended up, I feel like, being rude, and what they said maybe offended you. And overall, they're like, I don't know, what can they do? They're like scold her. They're like, I just got to keep on doing something. That's why I said this person might be older, and I feel like there's no changing this person's particular venom or volatileness or toxicity or whatever. In this shark card, I feel like this is someone who's like, call me what you want. They're like, I'm just me. And I feel like this makes it even look like they're cocky or overconfident or something like this. And I feel like this person's like, no, they just know how things feel. So they're like, I just know things because of how it makes me feel. And things that they've been through, they have facts, they've witnessed, they've experienced. So with all these things, it's given them a sense of inner confidence that I want to say no one can quake, no one can shake, no one can shake this one's confidence. And I feel like it's just because they got proof. I don't know. This person doesn't even bother to prove. Or maybe they do, but if they do, they look cocky. So they're like, I don't prove shit unless I feel the need to. I guess unless they're triggered. So overall, I feel like this person's just like, hey, we should talk, okay? And I feel like want a chance at eating. This person's like, let me take you out. I don't know. This person talks about all these things and then they get talked out of them. So I feel like now they're just sitting back trying to think, and I feel like they settled on, okay, I got everyone's opinion, so I'm just gonna see it as he knows where to find me. They know where to find me, type of thing. You know where this person lives. You know how to find them. You know how to talk to them. They see it as if you want them as bad as them, then you'll I don't know you'll wanna clear the air and make up with them. You won't want that. This is what they say. So either way, I hope you enjoyed. It's pretty reasonable. I think that's pretty reasonable, personally. I feel like for a toxic person, I feel like they did pretty good. It wasn't toxic at all. Yep, I won. I got a whole nother story. That's just toxic as fuck. Like, anyway, the pineapple. Okay? It's a pineapple. Option three, the pineapple. And it's got some brightness to it right now. Okay? Now, this is what do they say about you when you're not around? Okay, the creator card. They say you're very creative. I don't know, they talk about your creativity. If you do art, they talk about it. If you do any type of creative activity, I feel like someone told me once I do, what is it called? Damn, I don't even remember what it's called. I don't know what the batteries today. But some type of art. Either way, they say you're very protective over your body. I feel like you're someone that doesn't show your body off. They talk about your body. Oh, they say you should to them. That's what they see it. They're like, listen, they're like, that person stays covered up all nice and cozy. And they're like, but they got no reasons to. They're like, that person should just walk around naked. This is somebody who's like, walk around naked, please. Forbearance. I feel like that is so, I feel like the ring card, the stork, I feel like if this is somebody that you're trying to marry, you got the ring card and the stork and then the wedding. Like if you're heading to marriage with this person, or this is somebody that you're like, you see as like a potential suitor, so to speak, like wet in marriage or commitment or whatever that is, could be in the future. This is how that person sees you. This is what they're saying. And I don't know, they just love your creativity. I feel like with anything, I feel like even sex. So I feel like, I don't know if y'all have had sex, but you've discussed it. Confidence is your key to success. So I feel like gratitude, I feel like they talk about your manners. I think you're really, really nice and polite. They like this. I don't know. Is this very conservative? Yes, that's what I'm sensing. Yes. There's a conservativeness to you. And they're like, I don't know, this is like somebody that wants to see you not be so conservative, okay? The best possible decision. This is somebody who's trying to like romance you out your socks right now. They're like, it's the best possible decision if you take off your top right now. This is a smooth operator we're talking to right now. And they're saying that they love your creativity. I don't know, you're someone that they could commit to. One enchanted evening. They want to take you on a date. They're talking about what kind. They're trying to. That's basically what it is. Whoever they're talking to, they're trying to figure out what type of date to take you on. So they're trying to figure out what kind of date you would like. This person might have something with their speech. Harvest. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I'm ready to receive my all. So they say you're extremely hardworking. And I feel like, and they see it as everything you work for produces something. It has, you have worth. I don't know. They say this person's got worth, and I feel like you're self sufficient. So I feel like you're someone that can do things. They're really creative and they can do so many things. But they're like, I gotta take this person out on a date. Forbearance, they can't though. Why? I don't know, Lily card. I feel like I don't know. This person, maybe you're unavailable. This person feels like maybe you're unavailable. There's a sense of having a cock block here. So it's like if you're not dating anyone and they're not dating anyone, there's just a wedge somehow between y'all. They can't. Right? Believe in the impossible. So they see you as something impossible. I don't know. They're like, that's impossible, but I feel like you very much are. This is like maybe someone you've met. You've met them somehow in real life, or you've done video chats with them. You know them somehow. Maybe they're not in your life right now and you knew them in the past and they remember you. But overall, the shark, they feel like you're kind of standoffish. Not towards them necessarily, maybe towards a bunch of people. Maybe you're just a little, as I said, there's a sense of being not uptight. I feel like, but they see you as conservative and they can't really find the way in. They don't, they have a hard time talking to you. And I feel like, but gosh, when they talk about you to other people, gratitude, I don't know, they're so thankful that they met you. I feel like if you gave this person a date, an opportunity, if y'all ever slept together, anything y'all have done, be creative. It could be anything, even just a conversation. They're thankful. Even if it was just a conversation, they're thankful for it. I don't know, you gave something to this person. They're like, that person does so much that they don't even realize they gave me that. They did this. I don't know, this person is admiring you a lot. They're not idolizing you, they're admiring you. Believe in the impossible. They're like, this is impossible. Golden egg. Okay, they're like, you're like a golden egg for them. They can't believe, if you're single, they cannot believe it. The creator card, I don't know. They see it as it's because you're the creator plus the harvester. You're busy. The vessel card, they can tell by the way you hold yourself that you're not, that it's true. Everything you tell them is true. So they see it as you're very truthful and honest, and they tell these to people. Confidence, and I feel like, and oh my God, I feel like this person's trying to build up the confidence. And I feel like it has to do a lot with their speech. But overall, they want to take you on a date, and I feel like they don't need to talk. They're like, I need to put them somewhere where I don't have to talk. And I feel like this person's just kind of shy. They might be shy and they don't know what to do. They don't know how to date, something like this. So I feel like creator card, they're like, this person takes over. Also, I feel like if you've ever went on a date with this person, I feel like they wanted to marry you after the first date. I don't know. I feel like they haven't even had sex. They hadn't even had sex. Oh, look, 8 of Wands right now. They're like, we hadn't even had any sex yet. And they're like, but I could already tell that that was the golden egg. Like, you're like the golden goose that produces golden eggs. Something like this. And they see it as they want to be with you. I don't know. I feel like gratitude. That's why I said they're very thankful for meeting you. I feel like they spent some time with you, and I don't know if they still do. There's a wedge in here, so I feel like they're trying to figure out how to get kick that wedge right out the middle there, and I feel like grab you. They want to grab you. They talk about wanting to grab you. I feel like sexually, absolutely, they're picturing. They're regretting. I feel like this person regrets something. If they, I don't know, the vessel card. They regret not trying, not hugging you, not touching you, not gripping on you. They can see that you're respectable, and I feel like so they didn't want to disrespect you. This person is very respectable. They treat you like they want to treat you like this golden egg collectible. They want to just enjoy it and love it and care about it, and that's how they feel about you. And they tell people this, and they're like, "But it's impossible." Harvest card. I don't know. Golden egg. They're waiting for the golden opportunity. I don't know. I guess to ask you on a date. This is like someone, like I said, there's a wedge. It might be self-inflicted and you might see this person often, or it might be just someone that you kind of had a falling out with and you don't talk to often. But this is basically like a secret admirer. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, you know, you might make that person say, I don't know, you make this person breathe heavy. I don't know if you breathe heavy. My God, this person's like, that's it, that's it. I feel like they love your voice. I feel like it might be someone who doesn't really expect that. I look at the vessel card right away, like, what is that? You like my voice? And I feel like the ship card, they're like, yes, no, I love your voice. And I feel like this is somebody who just can't talk to you. I don't know, it's really tough for them. A blue moon, once in a blue moon. As I say, you talk to this person once in a blue moon, and they clam up on you. They lock up on you. I feel like even in person, if you were in person with this person, they lock up on you. They can't help it. I feel like you're a dream come true to them. I feel like physically, mentally, conversationally, you're like something out of a movie. This is how they see it, and they're like, you're like the main role in a movie, and they want to like throw you their panties and be like, meet me backstage. And I feel like, but not on some groupie shit. I feel like the commitment card and stuff. I feel like there's a sense of this person feeling like we belong together. You match me perfectly, and I feel like they have no way to tell you. It's literally like being in the crowd. And how are they supposed to tell you without you thinking they're a fan or like you know what I mean? They admire you, and I feel like it's because they can do this too. They're just like you. That's how they see it. The best possible decision. They're like, if you ever have to choose, they're like, choose me. I don't know. This person's like, choose the right choice. But overall, I feel like this person doesn't see it like that. They see it as like if you had to make a choice and date someone else over this person, they kind of watched you do it, and they're like, damn it. And they see it as it's okay. Believe in the impossible. They're like, I already thought it was impossible, so it's all right. They're like, but harvest card. I feel like good news for them. I feel like best possible decision. They saw it as it if if they could ever get their stuff together and come in. We have the Ten of Swords. It's like rushing over to you, and I feel like because of not being able to have sex, they really much want to. I don't know if you ever have, but they very much want to right now. Okay, so they want to rush over to you. I feel like in heart, they want to harvest. I feel like they want to get up in you. But forbearance, they're not. I don't know. They're waiting until the best possible time. And I feel like believing in the impossible, they saw it as if you're dating other people, I don't know, they saw it as when they're finally ready, if you're not available, that's okay. This person doesn't need you. I feel like this person just really likes you and really wants you and is following a dream. I want to say I don't know. Maybe they had a dream about you, and they're like, I feel like this person has nothing going on, so why wouldn't they? And I feel like they think you're single, so they approach. And I feel like you might be, but you're very busy. And they're like, God damn it. And I feel like a lot of people try to take from you. A lot of people try to use you. This is what they're saying. A lot of people try to use this person. A lot of people try to take from this person. Maybe you have a lot of money. They're like, a lot of people try to be with this person just for money or something. And they're like, God. And they're like, I just get along with them so great. I don't. This person doesn't even know about your bank rolls or nothing. They don't know you could be broke, you could be not. This is like a farmer here. You could live humble or you could live not. I feel like they don't know, or maybe they do, but it's that irrelevant. They're like it has nothing to do with that. I feel like this person produces their own golden eggs. They're like, I don't need you for that. I don't know. Then they're like, and they're like, if you want that, they're like, this person can provide that. This person's a provider, so they don't need you. They can provide for themselves. I feel like they're extremely hardworking. And they say this about you. These are the things that make you shine to this person. So whatever is my ear, whatever it is that you do, I feel like people watch it, people can see it, people know about it. It's something that people are entertained by, creative, it's creator. They see you as a very, very, very creative person. And gratitude, I don't know, they're really thankful to have just met you. I feel like this person just had to meet you and bump into you or find you by accident. They found you by accident. They stumbled upon you. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's a sense if no one stumbles upon you. I feel like everyone knows who you are or something like this. So I feel like they're suspicious of me because they have good reason. They know it. So they're like, forget it. They see it as it's impossible. I'm gonna go and do my own golden eggs. So I feel like this person has dedicated themselves to working and doing their own types of things, being creative. I feel like they got a lot of projects they're trying to do. And I feel like with the Queen of Hearts, I feel like they checked out. They're not trying to look for any type of romance. They've left it. I feel like that might be you that they're walking away from or there or something like this. The commitment card, you said no, you rejected them, you said no thank you. And they're like, okay. And I feel like they said bye. And they see it as if you're a soulmate, it'll happen. So I feel like this person's looking for some really, 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 really good hearted people. And they felt like they found it with you. And I feel like they're a golden egg. And they realize all these things about you, I guess, later after they get to know you. And they tell people, oh, well, that's why it didn't work. They're just like me. And they didn't believe me. So they're like, they didn't believe in me. So they left. And they're like, they're going to go do me. They're like, I'll go do me. I don't know. They don't need you. So, service. I feel like they work. I don't know what they're working on. But Knight Rider, I feel like, no, this is definitely them. They tell people you rejected them. They made offers to you, something about the ship card, traveling. Maybe you made travel excuses. You made up excuses. Service. You blamed it on work. You blamed it on weather. You blamed it on anything. And they're like, the proof is in the pudding. I don't know. Night Rider. I feel like this person either stays up or they have a night shift job. If you have a night shift job or you stay up, they talk about this. They're like they're up all night and they don't talk to me. So they're like maybe they're just busy with work. And I feel like creator, they go do something else. So I feel like if this person used to talk to you a lot at night or while they're at work or while you're at work, I feel like they moved on. They I don't know, they didn't feel welcome. They felt like I don't know, they felt like they should just go. So they're like they're like, listen, I feel like overall this person's they're like, I'm looking for a soulmate. And they're like, if it wasn't you, then that's fine. And I feel like they already realized, I don't know, believe in the impossible blue moon. They didn't really have high expectations with having it work out with you. I feel like they just sensed some type of, I feel like they read it as cocky, egotistical, rude. Like you made this person feel like you were too good for them. So they're like, whoa, I am the goose that shits a golden egg whenever the fuck I want. I'm too good for you. And they walk away. The creator card, I feel like this person is a creator. I don't know. They don't need anybody. Fuchsia, true feelings. They might have told you this, they might not have, but this is their true feelings. And I feel like they don't tell anybody this. And I feel like they might one day. I feel like they just don't got anyone to talk to. They're waiting for the right person to talk to about it, but they want to open up about it to someone. They just wanted someone else's opinion on it, and they have no one to talk to. I feel like this other person either has no friends or no one they can trust, but it's because of that harvest card. So they saw it as, I don't know, they just liked you, and you got the wrong idea about them, and or impossible, you weren't interested. You don't know. They saw it as you. They see it as you saw them as not worth any effort. So they, I don't know, in their own time, they faded out of your life. So I feel like this is somebody maybe that you felt like you had unfinished business with. And I feel like they feel the same. And they're like, but just in case, you know what I mean? They're like, just so you know, they're like, if they were to say it, they're like, my unfinished business is the golden egg, a good house, a good home, a good nest, harvest. I guess someone that they could share their harvest with, someone that they can have a reason to ship golden eggs for. I feel like this person's extremely bored. I feel like all they do is work and listen to music. They talk about their feelings. This person's pretty sensitive, and I feel like, but not really. Well, this is somebody who's like completely like detached, and I feel like, but they're not. And I feel like service. I feel like they're just like that. I don't know. Maybe they've been. I want to say worked or formed, molded that way. One enchanted evening. I feel like this person. They just talk about how they just want to take you on a date. I don't know, maybe just ride over. Beep, beep, you want to go out? I feel like they would want to pop up on you to get on a surprise date. I feel like they've talked about it. They've thought about it. They didn't do it. True feelings, though, but that's their true feelings. They're like, if I could go to you right now, if I could drive to your house right now, I would. And I don't know, they would be like, I feel like they might have told you this. So I feel like this is somebody basically that cleanse. Yeah, no, they're basically saying that you're full of yourself and you need to, I don't know, see clear. The creator card, you're not seeing them proper. You're not seeing them properly. Something like this. And I feel like this person was really close to you. And I feel like maybe you didn't know. Maybe you didn't get close to this person. This is the things they're talking about. They have no one to talk about. They're like, maybe it was one sided. They see it as, and that's fine. I don't know. They see it as, wow, okay, I don't know. They're blindsided by it. That's what makes them upset and sad. I feel like they're sad. But overall, they're like, I don't know. There's like a sense of this person seeing it as, I don't know, it's impossible. And if it's not, then I feel like you have to be the one to say so. This is, why don't you say so? So this is someone who's like, you're gonna have to make me a commitment. You're gonna have to make me an offer. You're gonna have to ask me on a date now. This person feels like they've done enough. They've given you too many tries, too many offers, and you blew them off every time. And they're like, so they're obviously not interested, but they're like, man, I feel like they feel led on because they're like, I knew it was impossible to start with, but then I still made it all the way here. I feel like they traveled. I don't know. You guys hung out a lot, and they're like, I did all of this, and it turns out it is impossible because I feel they feel like you lied to them and everything. That's why I said there's a sense of you mishandling them. This is that golden eggs. They came over to you and they're like, wonk wonk, I'm a goose, and you're like, hey, you got golden feathers? They're like, yeah, you want to see my wings? And you're like, ooh, those are pretty. And they're like, here, you can have one as a souvenir. And watch this. I shot you a golden egg. Open your hands here, and you dropped it. So they're like, damn, you dropped my egg? You dropped my golden egg? They're like, you fumbled me. They see it as you fumbled me. And it's because you're the same as them, but you're full of yourself. You think you're the only one, and you're full of yourself. Prosperity, a prosperous business with riches and success. So they see it as, yeah, you're probably entitled. You're the type that, I feel like this is somebody that doesn't even drive themselves. I feel like this person hires a driver. They're like, you probably bought a nice car and you think that's a status symbol. They're like, I don't know. This person, I feel like this person chump changes you and shows you that you think you're the golden egg, but you're really the black egg. They're like, but I can show you how to be the golden egg. And I feel like true feelings, I feel like you wanted to know their true feelings. I feel like you felt like you treated this person like they had an intention the whole time and they knew it. And they didn't know how to not handle that. They didn't know. They're thinking, gosh, that's how uncomfortable he's already coming at me with like an intent. Like, what's your intention? And they're like, wow, that's so rude. Usually people come at me with the intentions. I just wanted to take you on a nice date because I think you're really shiny and pretty. I don't know, true feelings. And I feel like they told you this and you didn't believe it. So they're like, okay, if you don't believe it, I don't know. This person's like, I feel like there's no way this person can hide it. I feel like they said it, they meant it, you know it. So they're like, you know it. So if you didn't come, if you didn't visit, if you don't wanna go on the date, if you rejected them, if you said no, I feel like they cried. It made them very sad. And I feel like it's because they feel like, well, they led me on. And then they pulled the rug underneath me, and now my ribs hurt, my ass hurts, my head hurts. I hit my head on the floor. You know what I mean? I feel like this person feels like like you played a mean trick on them. And they tell this to themselves. I feel like these are things they go over in their mind. I feel like this person doesn't talk to you about anybody. I'm tapping into their feelings here. They're ringing. They're like, all I did was try to be nice and make you commitments and be creative about it. I feel like they tried to be creative and nice, and they saw you as like the best possible decision. And I think it's just because of your confidence. They liked how you didn't really show off anything. So they thought you were really great, and you don't show off. So they're like, well, this is really nice. This is like someone who's like super great, but they don't care to show it. They're not flashy. And then they try to get to know you and they realize, oh no, wait, they are. And they're like, well, forget that. I'm gonna go be flashy on my own. Apparently this person doesn't want to do anything with me. And I feel like they made a million excuses up for you. I feel like they believed your excuses even though they didn't believe them. But they accepted them. And then they're like, but I feel like one day they're like, no, I don't know. They're like, forget it. Prosperity. They're like, that person's all about money and riches and success. And they're like, even though I have it, they're too stupid to see it. So they're like, I don't know, this person's not going to beg for the impossible. I feel like they accepted it a long time ago. And I feel like they're just a nice person and they really like you. So they hung around you for longer. The shark card. I feel like this person, it's making me think of a loan shark. This person's like, knows about that you owe money. They know you owe money and shit. They're like, you owe money, you gotta work it off, cleanse. They're like, you're nothing but a fake. That's what they come to their own personal conclusion is this is all fake. So the vessel card, I feel like they back off. And I feel like they're hoping they're wrong. They're believing in the impossible. You know what I mean? They see you as that's it, you're the impossible, and this is why, because you're all fake and it's impossible. You're not even a real person. Like maybe you sent this person fake pics, or like you catfish them and you got like your neighbor to come and film a video and act like that's them, something like that. And they feel like you just faked everything with them and it was all not true, and that's why you didn't accept any other offers. So I feel like this person's not mad at you, but there's a sense of them believing in the impossible, holding out that they were maybe wrong. And I feel like they ran off, I feel like, on you. But I feel like it's quiet. They want you to be the one to give them the commitment. They want you to show them that you want them, show them that you like them. They don't think you like them at all. They feel completely duped. And they feel like it was only because, I don't know, the golden egg. I feel like this person just created, they were maybe distracted or busy and didn't notice. best possible decision. I don't know. They decided to talk to you. So they told themselves, well, why did I choose to talk to this person? That's literally what they asked themselves. They're like, why did I even talk to them? Why did I even do this? And then they're like, I guess they feel, oh, with Artemis, the goddess of the boat, they're like, well, I had to try. I feel like they would regret it. So I feel like they're okay with you not wanting to be with them. They're just happy they don't have to regret the what if. So as I say, they're sad that it didn't happen for them, that they didn't get the commitment that they offered you, the whatever. But this person's a golden egg. I feel like this person, everyone tries to use this person, all right, for everything and anything. And I feel like they're very, 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 they're open about their feelings. So I feel like this person, I don't know, they see it as they'll find someone else eventually. But there's something about appreciation with this person. Nobody appreciates this person. This is why they're alone, and this is why they do everything on their own. This is how they've gained this skill set. This is how they've become this golden goose. They were born probably like this, all right? But overall, they know that about themselves, and they're not cocky, and they're not flashy. And I feel like this person was very humble and quiet, and they're just looking for someone to do that with. And they thought you was perfect because they like sensed that you were like them. And they're like, well, they're nothing like me though. If all they do is think they're the only one that can do things, so goodbye. You're too full of yourself. That's the bottom line. Okay, so they see it as, what do they say about you? If someone was to say, hey, what happened with so and so? You were trying to date them? They would sum it up, and I feel like they would try to be polite, and they'd say, yeah, I tried everything, but they weren't interested, and it's because they thought I was poor, and they think they're better than me. So they're like, and then whoever they tell this to laughs, and they're like, that guy thinks they're better than you, and I'm like, yeah, they think they're better than everyone, not just me. So it's not personal. They're like, and they let that personal issue ruin a great thing. And I feel like, but this person's open to being wrong. I feel like because I feel like they're believing in the impossible. I feel like they still like you. They're hoping they're wrong, and they're hoping that's their own negativities. Okay, so either way, I hope you enjoyed. Okay. I'm gonna catch up. I could see this right here. Oh my god, this is so much. Well, that's good. I'm happy it resonated. Okay. Yes, they need to express themselves. That's exactly what it is. Like, and they do. I feel like, but not enough. It's just like the person, like they're saying for you, saying you're like a person where you say, I'm trying, and they're like, you are? How? You never talk to me. Like this is somebody feels like if you've ever gone out with this person, they feel like they've had to organize every single time y'all hung out. There's no way you like them. They feel like you avoid them even. So that's why I say this person feels like they've removed themselves, and because you don't go speaking back to them, they see it as that's because that's what you want. You want them to go away, so they have. They see it as this is what you wanted. I thought this is what you would want. This is somebody who, like I said, they think this is what you want. So they got it. Whoever that is, they're like, you got to let me know. That's how they see it. So overall, I hope you guys have a great night. It's night Tuesday. Yeah. Have a good night.